we would like to welcome our guest tonight.
It's Romain from France.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you. No problem.
Um,
First question is pretty easy. So just present yourself. Where are you based?
Yeah.
Where are you working? How long you do this job?
Okay. So basically, I'm Romain Tattooing from France. I used to work in Lyon for 4 years and a half. I got an apprenticeship in Lyon in a shop called Blossom Tattoo.
Yeah.
And now, like from last May, I switched place. I moved out from Lyon because I was very tired of living in the city, of living in a big city in general.
Yeah.
And I'm in a smaller city called Épinal. It's like just not known, just maybe some French people know about it, but it's like just a small place with not like a village, but it's like in the countryside of the northeast of France. And now I work by myself in my private studio. Just I just opened like one big room for tattooing and one other for welcoming the customers in the shop. And so it's been now like I think 4 years and a half that I started tattooing, and yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we agree.
So far it's fun. I love the job, and I think I can't do anything else, so I'm quite happy to do this craft.
Yeah.
Yes, we totally understand.
Yeah. Also, the fact too. Sometimes it can be also cool to live in a bigger city, but in a while maybe you will be a little bit more.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just do, I think, the balance between like living in this new town for me.
Yeah.
And I always like go to do some guests so now this week in Lyon when I was working, and so in Paris or even like in other countries. I go often in Barcelona. And I made a lot of friends there, a lot of Spanish tattooers, because I used to invite them as a guest in Lyon. So we made like a connection with them. So that was that's always like a good time to be with them.
Sure.
But yeah, maybe in a few years I'm gonna be in another city. I don't know. Like it's always like difficult to know what's the future holds to us as a tattooer. I mean.
Yeah. Indeed. I wanted to ask you if, traveling for a tattooer is always a very important thing. Mostly, not for everyone, but it's
for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people have kids or have their own responsibilities in their personal life. So it's sometimes a bit difficult to travel and to take some time for yourself.
Yeah.
But I'm 26. I don't have kids, so yeah. Now it's still okay to travel and get some time for myself, and this thing to traveling is like really important for me because you see a lot of artists to discover and to see them working. I think it's really important to just share I don't know, just how you make it, what do you use? It's always like those questions on the table, and I think that's important to just evolve and create more and produce more at the end. And I just made a lot of connections with a ton of great tattoo artists, and some of them became friends. So yeah, it's a really good thing to do, I think, as a tattooer now, and it's very easier now because like with all our social medias, all the technology we have now, it's very easy because when you see like I don't know, when you see before you have to, I don't know, like just send a letter to some guy in Europe or from US or something like that. It's like prehistorical thing, you know, to see. But now it's easier for everyone. Like so, it's I think as a modern tattoo artist, someone who have some time for himself or herself, it's okay.
Yeah, and absolutely. Do you have any particular? I mean, you already mentioned Barcelona, but I mean, did you have any particular very important travel that inspired you mostly, or if you have one, of course?
Yeah. So yeah. I think I will repeat myself, but yeah, the first time I went to Barcelona was amazing because I met. I was guesting in a shop called the Black Sheep Tattoo.
Yeah.
It was, I think, it was September 2021, so 2 years ago, and I did a lot of tattoos, and that was really fun, like very fun week. I was with my friend Alex 290, who is working in Beribi Tattoo in Lyon. We were together, and so we knew before some guys from the shop. So that's why we got invited in the shop. But the really cool thing that was just the meeting of everyone in the shop. And as for myself, I met the guy who is doing my back piece. So is Wafa de Quaneo. So now he opened his new shop called Chica Pantera Tattoo.
Yeah.
I think it's just opening right now, like since a few weeks, maybe 1 month or 2 months. And so I met him. We spent a lot of time in the shop, and he tattooed me just one piece, and I saw him working on different back pieces during the week, and so that's why I wanted to do my back piece with him. Just saw him working like very fast and very good, and just his talent of composition and drawing is excellent, and also a really cool guy and funny guy. So that's why I also really like him. And yeah, I met different cool tattoo artists, and also during the week I got tattooed another time by Chad Koppelinger.
Oh, yeah.
He was working in the convention in Barcelona, in the tattoo convention in Barcelona, and I got a really big piece by him on the calf, on the leg. And so yeah, just meeting him was a dream for me. So
inspired.
Yeah, that was very cool time, funny time, and yeah, it was just like the I don't know how to say, the combo of meeting those two persons in real life and talk to them and just see them working and stuff was crazy for me. So that was, I think, the huge step for me after.
Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah. Also, the scene in Spain, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
And
yeah, it's like
there are a lot of tattooers, a lot of shops, but they are all amazing. It's
yeah,
mind blowing.
Sure. It's a really good thing, and in the other end, I think there are maybe less customers, less customers who wants to do those tattoos, like just very cool tattoos, traditional tattoos. So that's maybe one of the problem in Spain or like in Italy. I think this is the same thing, because there are so many great tattoo artists in Barcelona or Madrid or other cities like in Bilbao or Valencia. So many good shops. I can't count them. It's pretty huge. I went to Madrid just one time, and also was amazing to just meet those people.
Yeah, that's great. So, and also talking about your style, so you do basically traditional style, right?
Yeah. Just tattoos with black outline lines. For me, it's just a tattoo. But I don't talk. I don't. I know a lot of style, but I can recognize myself of doing, just a tattoo with black outlines.
Yeah.
But at first I was just inspired by like just vintage traditional antique flash from the vintage era, like from 1860 to 1940, I think this era.
Yeah.
And from 2 years ago, I just got inspired by a lot of other inspirations, like just modern stuffs, I think. Just also psychedelic stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just started to listen to psychedelic rocks and got into like this iconography. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I just saw and discovered more the work of Dan Higgs. Yeah. And I really loved his design and his approach of tattooing. And so I saw just myself doing those designs to see if I can like draw more from my head and not only from the antique and old flash. So I try to do the connection of the exchange of those drawings and more modern recent drawings and more modern inspirations and references. So yeah, I think I don't know how to call my style, but yeah, it's basically traditional tattoo. But I'm very inspired by also Japanese tattoo. Yeah. I would love to start like just full sleeve Japanese to try. I also love ornamental to just to see, maybe to do. I did some things ornamental, more I think based on the Borneo traditional designs. Maybe I just picked some shapes and some ideas from this style and just to turn to my thing, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. So it's something that you started with a traditional style, or you just develop it?
Maybe both. Yeah, I think just when I started tattooing, before when I was just an apprentice guy, not doing tattoos, I was still focused in my mind on painting traditional tattoos design. And even before, when I think when I just discovered tattooing as itself, it was I don't know when it was, but I think I was 12 or 13, like just very early teenage guy, regular, you know.
Yeah.
And I discovered tattooing, I think, with magazines. And I think I saw like a few early images of like this era of traditional tattoo in 2010, you know, of like maybe a lot of tattoos from Paul Doubleman, I think, maybe, but I'm not sure. So yeah, well, I was already like really into it, but after, yeah, it's always like you evolve and you product more, and you see the evolution of it, and yeah.
Okay. I mean, you started a little bit talking also about, you just mentioned that you were painting, you know, traditional flashes at the beginning. Now, how is your relationship? You have a private studio, so maybe you, I don't know if you have some time, space, or possibility anyway to draw, to paint a lot, or is that an important part for you in this moment, especially?
I really to paint more because I just put it on the side. I don't know why, but in Lyon I was tattooing a lot, and so I didn't have the time to paint because just was tired of each day. I was like just I want to go home and do nothing about tattooing, you know. But yeah, now it's different because I put my I how to say, sorry, I took the effort to do more painting from the period I moved out, and so yeah, it's still important for me, but I really to paint more now. I think just have maybe one day or 2 days in the week that just always still focus on the painting and not tattooing. Just don't have not having customers during the day, only painting or just drawing and like creating, and
Yeah.
but maybe, yeah, it's cool for painting just to have not like limits of the when you have a customer and you have this displacement to tattoo, and you have the limits of his or her wish. When you have just the paper is not living, so there is no limits for yourself to create, I think, and to express yourself, I think. So that's, I think, painting also helped me to develop the designs I made for yeah, just those psychedelic stuff, and also Borneo stuff. I think I painted a lot of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And can we talk about the tattoo scene in your city or in France in general, if you know
Yeah.
other places, other cities?
How
Yeah.
is clientele? Yeah.
In France, I think have we start to have a good scene. It's not. I think it's not the best. Like just to make the comparison of in Spain, we just talked about it. But yeah, there are a lot of great tattoo artists in traditional in France. The main names I have in my head are Todd Tattooer, who he was working in Lyon before. So that's a guy who tattooed me a lot, and one of the humblest and kindest person I ever known, and really talented. Even like just vintage traditional, even Japanese, even ornamental. Like now he can do I think those styles like perfectly, like at every project. So I have also Florian Santus in my hand for sure. Vince Pages, but he's in Switzerland, not in France. But it's like it's not the same thing, but it's like the same scene, I think. Victor Pastier from Nantes. Yeah, those few names are excellent. But I think we have to just propose more just the tattoo culture of traditional tattoo has to be more I don't know to say, just more seen in tattoo shops in France in general, because here it's more still black work things or realism things that I respect a lot, but it's like just about the realism style is completely the opposite of traditional tattoo. So, but it's still a good scene, I think. Good scene just to be more confident about so their work, because in France in general, when I am with my friends, we always talk good to the work of other tattooers in other countries, but for ourselves in France, we always say like, oh no, we don't have a scene anymore. We don't have we have never have a scene, you know. But I think that's false, and I think we just have to push more, push the things more, and have just a good relationship with the customers that can like say in the head, oh, okay, that's what traditional tattoo looks, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, but to tell about Lyon in particular, that's what I said. Like I think Todd, when he opened his shop called Merci Bonsoir Tattoo. It's a shop called was opened in the 2015. He was working with a guy, Pandido. So Todd was doing only black and gray traditional tattoo, and Pandido was doing the tattoos in colors. And they started to invite a lot of guests. So I think that's when the traditional tattoo community born in Lyon, because they invited great artists like Bobeus or Daniel Deligati or Jabok or like Rich Adley. A lot of inspiration. I don't know, like just great artists.
Yeah.
And, but I mean, now when in the city where I am working, I think I'm the only one. There are a few people in other cities around, but I think in my city I work in particular, traditional tattoo, I'm the only one. But I mean, it's like a small city, and there are, I think, I don't know, just 10 tattoo shops only. So I think it's cool for me because
Yeah.
but when I'm only in Épinal in the city, sometimes I miss the friends I'm working with, and I share those things and I paint with them. But it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, about the scene in France, I think just to do this conclusion, just we have to push more the things and to enjoy how we work because I think main people in France in general don't like their life, don't like doesn't like their work and doesn't like our scene, and I think we have to be different about it.
Yeah, that's very nice point of view. And I think in a way that's maybe a positive side of the social media, that in this case, I mean, we can in a way, show what we want. So in this case, if we, for example, if you, as you said, you should put like you should push a little bit into the French scene. Maybe with the use of social media, it's going to be a little bit easier nowadays, maybe. But it's it's just something that has to be more, of course, developed. I mean, as you said, also in Italy, there's a lot of how can I say? There's a lot of separation between people that are really interested. Like, I mean, customers now that are a little bit fewer. But there are some. I mean, there are some very interested in some particular things like traditional Californian traditional Japanese. But there's a lot of people that don't even really know what we're talking about. So it's something that is not from our culture. So it's just taken from other cultures. So it's very, maybe people has to be a little bit more trained maybe about this. So it's yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. It's like we have to do like some kind of teaching, like just to inform people and to do, I don't know how to say, but the transition of what a tattoo can look like for them and what a tattoo can look like for the tattooers.
Yeah. Yes. Totally.
I think it's a difficult thing to do, even with social medias, I think. But maybe I can trust more people who see like they see someone in the street or someone in their family, and they are like, okay, wow, okay, that's what a tattoo can look like, even if it's like I don't know, just traditional tattoo or Japanese. But I think it's very difficult sometimes to teach them. I don't know how it is in your cities, but in France sometimes it's pretty hard.
Yeah. Also here, honestly, everything is basically so the life is based on the social media, honestly. And it's something, so it's just my opinion, but I think that we went a little bit over. So yeah, it's a little bit too much, because I can understand. So for me, I'm a tattooer too, and I have to post something. I don't, it's weird to say because we are on Instagram now, but I'm not really just like with my personal account. I'm not really social media person.
Yeah.
I try. Also in the last podcast, I say the same thing. I'm trying to be a little bit like better with social media, because I don't have kind of time to post tattoos. I try to post some stories, something,
Or the
And
mindset as well.
yeah, right. So you have a lot of things to do, but I will do something better to keep it like more alive. And I have a question for you that is one of my favorite relationship with the tattoo machines.
Mm. Yeah. I started when I started to tattooing, I started with coils machines. I studied them. I know how to, I think I don't know how to fix all the problems of the coil machines. I'm not an expert about it, but just I know to build and rebuild them, and I don't know how it works, basically. So yeah, when I was apprentice, I tried. I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 different coil machines just to see what can fit for me.
Yeah,
It has been a really difficult period of shitty lines, and yeah, basically.
it's
But
like
the first machine I had for my own was Mickey Sharp's.
yeah,
One of my old co-worker, Vincent, bought it for me. So that was a gift for the apprentice. That was really cool. That was a shader, so I started to use it after. But after, yes, I switched a bit. I saw I was still seeing the tattooer I was talking about before, Todd. He was using still Lithuanian iron
yeah,
water jet machine, the Buffalo one. And I always saw him working with this machine. I think he loved that machine. That at some point he bought like 10 buffaloes, like for himself and his colleagues. So I bought it, and it was really strange because I saw him working with it for the lines, for everything.
yeah.
And finally, for myself, I practically never use it for the lines because I don't know how, It's very slow for me, but for packing and shading, I still use it right now. So I think I have it for maybe more than 3 years now. I did fixing with it because at some point it was not working anymore. So I did a fixing reparation with Artcraft company.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the lines, no, a lot of tattoo artists use it. It's the Dan Cubin.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a really cool hybrid tattoo machine that works very well for a lot of things. So I can recommend. It's very high price, but I got it by second hand. I got it for maybe 500 euros, so practically half of the original price. So that's okay. And I still use it right now. But I have my favorite machines I have Chris Marketo liner.
Yeah.
Like very good coil machine, and Chad Koppelinger shader that I have, and this combo sometimes I use for some projects. I think maybe the projects I love more, I use them. You know, I use those machines just to have like maybe, you know, in my head the perfect tattoos.
Sure, yeah.
That's the I think a thing in my head. I think in reality that does the same thing maybe with what I machine or co-machine, but that's maybe just an idea, just a feeling, you know, of having vibrations or less vibrations or more sound or less sound. I think I don't have any preference, I think, because I like my Chacobelinga, which is buzzing and sounding like I don't know, like a motor. I don't know, like just something like very hard and not so enjoyable as a person who don't know shit about tattooing, you know. but I also love when there is no sound, like my lithium iron does practically like no sound, you know, like a pen. But yeah, it's basically that. I think I bought some machines here and there. I think I have maybe 15 machines now, 15, 20, I think. I'm not sure, but I only use 4 or 5 of them, you know.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it's important also to have your own habits and your daily routine. But yeah, it's cool to also try different things and new things. It's still very important to evolve and to see if something cooler and something nicer is coming. But
yeah.
Also, for me, I usually have my kind of usual like the setup for machines. So I just use that kind of machines. But I really love to try sometimes something different, because for sure I need to understand about the other machines. So and sometimes I say, okay, this is not for me, or I have something. It's really good to know something different, for sure.
For sure.
So I would like to ask a question a little bit more, I don't know how to say, maybe philosophical. No, I mean, nothing special, but I mean, also making this podcast, but also from our personal experience, once tattooing enter your life, it's very difficult to kick it out. So it's really part of you. I mean, there's people that they were engineers, they were philosophists, but then when tattooing arrives, is tattooing. And so in your life nowadays, how is I mean, what percentage, what importance does tattoo has in your life in general?
It's my job, also my passion, for sure. It was a good medium for me to be more confident by myself, to just talk to people. Because I was really shy before when I was a teenager. I had friends, but I was not speaking a lot, you know, only just listening to the conversations and not speaking too much. And when you have to be with a customer and be that guy, you know, who is like kind of the boss in the exchange, it's completely different. So yeah, it helped me for that. But yeah, in my life, it's one of the best important thing for sure. And when I was, I'm speaking about it, Lyon in Épinal, but when I was in Lyon, I tattooed a lot. I was working a lot, maybe too much, and so that's cool because I met a lot of customers, different visions and different attitudes about creating more and stuff. But I was not spending too much time for myself in my personal life with my girlfriend, with my family, because my family is living out of Lyon, and so I was very sad of not seeing them and not having too much life of like family life, you know. And now it's quite different in Épinal because they are living closer to the city, and so I see them more. I'm more happier now, I think, and so I tattoo less, but I feel better.
Yeah.
So I think that's important to have this balance, and but it's still important, and I try to exchange and tell about my tattoo life to my family, and to share those things. So to have just the combination.
Yeah.
Thank you, understood. Sorry. Of those things together. Yeah. What else to say about it? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have some plans for the future? So maybe travels or conventions or something special that you have.
Yeah. I want to. It's really a simple thing, but to have more clientele from local people in the city where I'm working, because there was a convention in Épinal last June, so I participated, and it was a really cool convention, and I met one of my first customers, local customers, and they came back in my shop. So already that was a really cool thing, and I want to push more and to do more promotion locally, and just meet new people, and and I really want to teach them. I know to just tell the things. You know, I just want to share what I love to those local people. That's a first thing. I still go as a guest in different cities. That's still a thing next year and a few next years. I really want. That's a dream for me that I still didn't do, but I really want to go to the US.
Yeah.
Maybe I think that's a dream for a lot of European tattoo artists, I think. And one of my best friends, Florence Vaha, went twice now. And I have opportunities in different cities there. So I got already invited by different tattoo shops, but it's still a question of organization and money, for sure.
Yeah.
So it's not right now. Maybe next year, but I'm not sure. Hopefully next year, but I think that could be a really good goal to reach. And as conventions, I don't like conventions as much, but I was in the last True Blue tattoo convention in Eindhoven. I think that's the best convention I've ever went to and participated, and I got invited to the next one.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to be part of this really great event. Yeah, and really be really honored because yeah, to meet a lot of good artists, I think that's the best place in Europe right now. Like just so many good tattooers in one place. It's crazy. I last year it was this year. Sorry, last May. I met people who were coming from South America, like only just customers, you know, just people who wanted to be tattooed. They came from there, so yeah, it was an amazing time, you know, like a lot of great people,
Yeah.
and I'm quite excited about it. But yeah, that's the main things in my head right now about tattooing future.
Yeah.
That sounds great, and we wish you all the best for these plans because they're really cool.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, I mean, I think that we can totally thank you for your participation in our project, because it was really a very nice time, and I hope that that you can stay for, I mean, a little while in the Zoom conference, and we can close our live Instagram.
Yeah.
So like to thank everyone that has shown up during the live. So thank you so much also for people commenting, and
we had a lot of people just participating and writing stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I saw some of them just seeing them is cool, and just to show up in a few minutes or even few seconds, it's perfect.
And showing some love.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we all need.
Yes, exactly.
So thanks
Thank
again,
you very
Romain.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you
everyone
so much. Thank you.
Bye.